Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Rome. So the plan for today is to expand as much as possible. First we of course have to finish the library and well then I think we already have some settlers queued up off camera. Now when we revealed like part of the map, I had time to think about city locations. So I think I'll have one city here, then another one here. So that's the Nile covered. Then instead of getting a city here, I think it will be better to get one on the hill in the desert, because that will be in the range of these 3 copper tiles and the marble. If I settled here where I wanted initially, then I wouldn't be able to reach the marble, and I kind of want to have it. So that's that, and then I want to have a city on the coast on this tile, and then probably on this tile, so that we get the perils. But for that we want to explore a little bit more. So and there is one more city here, so that's like 2, 4, 5, like 6 cities that I want to get. You probably won't be able to get all of them. It would surprise me if probably Persia didn't settle this location. I think they should be somewhere around here. That's where all the units are coming from. So yeah, we'll see if we can make this, and if we can settle this tile, it's probably gonna be like the first like problematic city, because as I said, I expect Persia to like consider this area their territory, so that might be the first city that we'll have to fight for, either defensively or offensively, if Persia settles the location, of course. But well, enough talking, let's end the turn. Is there anything we want to do? Let me actually check tile assignments quickly. I forgot to do that before I started recording. So we have all of this locked. Looks good, I think. We are growing reasonably fast, and here we have all the important tiles locked. Can we get... no, we still can't get workboats. Actually... There is no way we get hanging gardens, right? I'll just get it. We probably should get some skirmishes early. Once we are done with the bison, I will improve the horses. So let's make sure once we have the horses, we can get the skirmishes as soon as possible. I think I'll try to get 4, because the map is larger than usual, so units with some extra movement may be even necessary. Okay, fine. Let's go. Next turn. So probably some extra workers would be nice. What is this promotion? Oh, that's Trailblazer 3. And by the way, I patched the game. Hopefully there won't be a problem. There are some problems with the patch that we started with. So this is like a fix rather than a patch. I didn't install the whole thing, just the DL file. It should work. At least that's what Gazebo said. So yeah, hopefully won't we have any problems. Just saying that there are some changes compared to the 2nd of June version. This is 12th June, I think. That's the release date of this hotfix. So just for you guys to know. If you're still running the 2nd of June version, you should probably fix it as well. Okay, fine. Let's grab visibility range for the Pathfinder. Explore along the coast, because we are planning a city here. There's another fish, bison, horses, cattle, sheep. Yeah, I think this city isn't bad. And here we are going after the camp, of course. So let's get closer. Here we are moving to another camp. Go. How are we doing here? 86 influence. They are neutral. Okay. Oh, is this a new spawn? I think it is, right? I'll just attack the camp. I think that's more important. The warrior can hold for a while here against the Handex. Another religion. How many religions are there still? 3. If there are still religions available in the next, like, or after next, like, 35 turns, let's say, then I made a mistake by not going after the religion. Because I think if I focus on the religion, I would be able to get it in like 35 turns from now. But honestly, I don't think that it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure, I think that all religions will be gone in next 15 to 20 turns maximum. And there's some oranges or citrus. This is gonna be a pretty good city somewhere around here. And can we control like all of this from here, let's say? We can, right? We can get, actually horses will be in the range here. But if I settle here, that's gonna be copper, that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amber. It's gonna be both the citrus. City, if there is someone here, it's gonna be so difficult to defend the city. But other than that, that's what, 2, 4, 6, 8 8 tiles with luxuries. Just pretty ridiculous. Okay, move closer. Now when we have 3 attacks, we'll just get rid of the hand axe. You guys move closer. And we're just growing faster and faster. Now we're on the market, so we can get at least a specialist, then a council, so that we can build a library after that for another specialist, and then perhaps actually wait, after this we want library and then barracks, so that we increase the unit cap. That's also relevant. Okay, next. Oh, can we check monopolies now? Where is it? Here. Coffee. Here. 4 out of 17. So we need more than I expected. We need what, 9? This is 2, 4, 6. This is tea. That kind of sucks. I thought that we get all of this coffee, we may actually get the monopoly. We are nowhere near, and there is no more coffee anywhere around our capital or the territory that we revealed. Never mind, I was looking forward to having the 10% bonus early, and that's not gonna happen, and that's gonna be the same thing with copper. I guess the 20 plus, or how much was that? Not 20 plus, like 17 was that? 17 copies will be the standard for all luxuries. Okay, we have another tile. Is it gonna affect the time? No, it's not. I'll just work the coffee and we're gonna improve it as soon as possible. Accuracy 2. Can we take it? We can. Good. I'll just keep exploring. You will have to start healing. Go. Vancouver requests a road. That should be production as a reward, right? 144. 93 influence, that's a lot. Problem is, how far is Vancouver? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 tiles. Thinking if I could line it up so that we would get the extra production once we started working on Oracle. But that's a road that we don't really care about. If I really should build road between Ansim and Rome rather than going for the quest. 93 influence is a lot though. Should be a kill. There we go. Now, you guys will go after another camp. Oh, hello. How's this worker doing, by the way? That's another camp. So now we can log the mine again. Still, excuse me, still doesn't change the building time on settlers. So I think once we are done with the library, I'll just unlock this tile and work the specialists. We can work quite a few. And how are we doing here with the camp? 4 more turns. And still 19 turns to get rid of the prisoner of war. It's actually something I don't like, that workers that you basically liberate from barbarian camps still get prisoner of war. I think there should be an exception, no matter who was the original owner. If you liberate the worker basically from barbarians, he shouldn't get prisoner of war. There goes the Roman Forum. So someone has mathematics. Now that's confirmed. I was thinking about the Hanging Gardens, but that just can't happen. It's... It's tempting. Hanging Gardens definitely are really strong, and for Rome, when we want to buff up our capital as much as possible, the growth would be great, but I just don't believe that no one is working on gardens. It is quite a high priority for the AI, so even if there is a chance in 4 turns, if it's still available, I'm not gonna try. Sometimes weird things happen that the AI just completely like ignore one wonder you wouldn't expect them to ignore, but can't rely on that. Okay, you buddy should probably heal up a bit. Let's have a look around. Here we are done with the bison, so let's move to the horses finally. 2 more religions, so there's 1 more available. Yeah, my bet is that all religions will be gone in, let's say, between turns 40 to 45 on this timer. Next. Well, even faster. So I will 3 religions in 2 turns gone. Even if I focused on religion, I don't think we'd have a chance. I'd have to go really all in on the religion, and I don't think they'll be worth it here because I would have to sacrifice the wonders that we got. And they are pretty powerful. Engineer in 14 turns, which is gonna be a 2nd engineer. We probably, if I focused everything on religion, probably would have religion, but we would be missing 2 manufactories, and in the long run, those manufactories so early are probably worth more. Ember from Vancouver. You can start moving, and let's actually send the Pathfinder here. We're gonna need him next turn. You still need some healing. And where did we go first? I don't want to go this way first, because in case Persia is nearby, and settling here pisses them off, I won't have anything to defend myself with, and I definitely don't want to fight Persia when Immortals are at their strongest. Kind of want this city to start growing as soon as possible. Because growth won't be a problem for these two cities. They should grow much faster than this one. Maybe starting this one first is the best option. Hopefully we won't run into some newly spawned barbarians. This is quite risky. But we just cleared the area, so hopefully we are fine. Okay, next. Oh, did I say that I would unlock this tile and work the library? Did you see that? There are actually barbarians right behind us. Newly spawned. But there is a camp here that had to spawn recently. That's where the Handex is coming from. But the barbarian that's not in the camp is this Handex, and it's moving this way. So it means here we should still be safe, unless there is, of course, another camp. No, so far so good. And now we make it to the open terrain with the settler. We should be pretty safe. Oh, hello. Where did this come from? Because we have the extra movement, so we should be able to outrun barbarians. Unless they, like, take us by surprise. Okay, let's send the worker this way. I want the iron as soon as possible. And I'm gonna log the library before I forget again. How long until we get scientists? 75 turns. Actually quite a long time. You'll get barrage. Let's forget about... Although I want to say let's forget about this barbarian, but the worker... Something I definitely want to get. Can I take him on with just a Pathfinder and an archer? And send this archer back? That's probably the play. Okay. Let's just stay here. And look at the worker leading the charge. Okay, let's just run away. Where are we going? Here. How much money do we have? 454. I want to buy the Oasis right away. What else do we want to buy? I may actually buy like 2 workers. I also wanted to pay for monuments. Oh, that's not fair. That was my kill. Although it doesn't really matter, we don't have authority, so unless it's a camp, we don't care about the kill. There is a camp. I just need to keep an eye on the army. Okay, we should be able to catch the worker now. So this is a kill. Let's get the monument as soon as possible. I'm even thinking about paying for the well. The city definitely could use some boost. That's food. Growing in 4 turns. No, it's fine. Yeah, once the monument kicks in, we start getting more tiles. We just have to make sure we improve them as soon as possible. We have the worker here. Okay, so this city is fine. Ansib is also fine. We just need either more tiles or some specialists. Can we buy some tiles around here? No, there's nothing interesting. Think about giving the coffee to Ansium, then I would work the gems. That would just speed up the growth. We don't really need to grow this fast. Well, I guess we'll just work the grassland. There's nothing better to do. Then we log the market, and that should slow down the growth a bit. How long will it take to build the hanging gardens? 15 turns. We need those settlers at this point. And I really don't believe that we have a chance to get the gardens. Okay, can I get him? No. If I try, I'm gonna lose the Pathfinder. Holy moly, look at that. There are barbarians everywhere. Hey, Greece. Can we trade something? Let's see. First, coffee. Wait. I don't care about more happiness. I want your money. So that's what? 6 gold per turn. Do you have writing? You do. So let's get embassy. And this maybe would give us 7 gold per turn. Yeah. So where are you? Quite far away. So where do we go next? This one, then this one, then the coast, I think. Should have explored more around Geneva. Actually, wait, I can probably ask him for embassy at this. No, he still doesn't have writing. Dude, what are you doing? I want to see how far his capital is from Geneva. How likely it is that he would consider this his territory already. Of course, as he expands, at some point he will consider that his territory. I just want to know if it's already that time. There goes Terracotta Army. Where's the Terracotta Army, by the way? Here, so someone has masonry. Maybe that's something I should get. To get the Colosseums. That's probably not a bad idea. The question is, can I afford to delay philosophy by another, let's say, 18 turns? I probably can't. And Oracle, in its current state, is probably worth more than even a library. So maybe it's worth delaying the Colosseum a bit to get the philosophy, but instead of going education after philosophy, I will go masonry. Just that's potentially a lot of golden age points that we are missing. And this improves what? Perfume, olives. What do we need for copper? Forge. And what else is there? There's some tobacco. And what do we need for amber? Amber. Temple. Basilica. Oh, temple. Culture gold. Okay, so for that we need... Wait, where's temple? Oh, here, I'm blind. Okay, what do we need for sugar? Market. So we already have that. Okay, fine. Wait. I don't like the horseman at all. Maybe I'll just start moving back, to be honest. We are pretty far to the west. It's extra money, of course, for each camp, but at this point, barbarians are spawning behind us. And yeah, well, now we lost the camp. I would like to get the worker. That's maybe something I should try to get. Fishing, good. Is it time? I take it. No, that's just too many barbarians. How long do we need to get the monument? That's not bad. 9 turns and work 2 extra gold. Question is, what do we want to get after the monument? We want production. We'll have plantations. I think I'll go for herbalists just to get the extra production from plantations. And I'll throw in 1 quick worker after this settler. Probably just gonna do it this way. That with every settler I get 1 worker. Excuse me. And hopefully we get this worker. That should give us enough workers for the cities that we want to start right now. I have to be careful with the expansion. So what do I want to buy? silk is too far. I think I'll just... Oh, it's 130. It's a little too expensive. Okay, fine, I'll just buy 1 copper. I want to have enough money so that I can buy another monument when we get the next city. There you go, Hanging Gardens, yeah. You would probably lose it like 5 turns before completion. I hope the Immortal stops the Horseman, because if the Warrior... Or if the Horseman starts attacking our Warrior, then the Warrior will actually be in trouble. Come on, attack. No. Wasn't that bad. If I just sit here, keep healing, I should actually be able to handle the Horseman somehow. Hey, do you have writing? Nope. And she has coffee. Okay, so there are barbarians coming from the south, which means I have to change my plans. We won't be getting a city down here next. I guess we'll get this city then. Next. And there's a city-state. I have to be careful because we know there is a barbarian camp somewhere. I'll probably just stop here. Wouldn't be able to start the city anyway and just move there on the hill next there and settle the city. And we'll probably start by buying the... No, we want to pay for the monument. We'll see when we start this, how much money we get at that point. Okay, Neapolis is growing. By the way, why did it take away the coffee from Rome? Now we have the monument, so next we want... We won't have plantations. Maybe council and just get as much science as possible. Yeah, let's go for council. We could actually try to get Petra in Cume. And there's our engineer. Okay. How are we doing happiness-wise? We'll have to improve more luxuries. Oh, I don't have the money to pay for the gold. Damn it. I probably should slow down the growth a little bit. Let's work on the production, speed up the buildings. And the growth is still decent. It's because of the alliance with Vancouver. Okay, engineer. How much is this tile? 90 gold, because that's where I want him. I could just pop him on top of the gems. It's just buying grassland that feels like such a waste. How fast are we growing? Yeah, we are not growing that fast, so if I pop him on the hill, just get a pure production tile. It's probably not ideal. I want all the tiles that I'm working to have at least some food. We want farms on these tiles. What the hell? Let's pop him on the hill. We'll get more great people, so we'll just get another great person improvement here once we get the tile. Okay, next. Come on. Didn't I hit next? Okay, you want my iron. How much are you willing to pay for one? Not enough, go away. And I wanted to check how many tags people have. 14. We have 13, so one tag behind Persia is not bad. That's what, 4 tags behind Greece and 3 tags behind Spain. That's not the end of the world. He got the great library, so that is the reason why he's ahead. Do you finally know how to write? Nope. What about you? That's better. Where is she? Okay, so she is on the African coast, but quite far away. Next. Okay, so this worker will start improving the tobacco. You will move into the city. And I think this will be all for today's episode. So next city is down here. Yeah, I'll need the spearman to escort the next settler. We now definitely need to improve more luxuries. So that's gonna be the tobacco. Here we get the copper. Once we are done with the copper, I'll actually move the worker up to get the gems. Then we can buy this tile, or hopefully once we get the monument, we'll just get this tile naturally. We improve the gold. And then once we get the city here, we get the sugar, and we can always buy the incense. Get another one. So we should be fine happiness-wise. And then we definitely need the city here on the plains. It's what? 1, 2, 3 settlers. 1. Thinking if I want the city here or further to the west. Probably here. 1, then the city here. 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure that I can afford to start 4 cities and not get just crushed by unhappiness. How many cities do people have? 11. 6. She went authority. Even tradition. Well, that explains something. 8 cities. We have 2, 4, 5. So she is the expansionist. And there's probably no one between us and Spain. This could be an interesting war. Once we meet somewhere around here, probably. Well, we will see about all of that. For now, for today, we are done. So I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.